Hello everyone. Today I'm going to be talking about Take It Easy. Take It Easy is an app that was recently re-released by Ravensburger Digital with a set of new features. There is a controversy surrounding this app and the way that it was re-released, and while I may have opinions about this, they will not be part of this review, as this review will focus solely on the app itself and the way it stands right now. In classic mode, which is identical to the original board game, you will receive a tile at random from a pile and will place it on the board. This tile can be placed anywhere on the board. The goal of the game is to create lines of the same color and number. If you successfully create a line of the same number, like say 8 for example, you will receive 8 times the number of spaces in that line. So the goal is to score as many points as possible, and the game tracks your high scores and also unlocks content based on how you score and what you do in the game. It is a simple game, but the game does a good job at presenting everything clearly, as well as keeping track of your score accurately so that you know exactly where you are at any given point. Another popular mode is puzzle mode. In puzzle mode, what players will do is they will take a board full of tiles and they will swap them one by one to create certain scores. So the goal is to complete certain lines without messing up other lines and situations such as that. Take It Easy features some basic settings as you would expect in any game. They have music, sound effect controls, and things like that. The new features here are multiplayer. You can play online. This appears to be real time, so you can search for opponents and play a game live with other players. The other options that you have are to play with friends on one device, and this really is a pretty cool pass and play feature. If we set up the number of players we want, and even a turn timer and other options, we can take a look at how it looks when you play with multiple players. So in this case, we have 3 players. They have 3 separate boards and can play from different parts of the device, and they can play at the same time. There are controls to keep them from, not spreading their tiles to your side or things like that. It's a very interesting pass and play feature and really captures the original gameplay of the game. As seen here, the game also supports multiple languages, which is a pretty cool feature and one that we don't always see in these games, but is great considering their international appeal. A big part of Take It Easy are the achievements. You gain achievements for completing certain score goals or other tasks that they assign to you. Once you complete an achievement, not only do you receive achievement points, which people love, but also you can unlock certain content. This content, as you can see, will change the way that your stripes look or the background while you're playing. So here I've unlocked several different things. Now the unlock location is in a strange spot and won't always be noticed by all players, so this could have been improved, but it is a cool feature and does add something to the game. I reviewed in written form the previous version of this app and still stand by, I believe, most of my previous sentiments. It feels great when playing single player on the puzzle mode. I think that was a great iOS addition, and I think it should be highlighted more since this game could well go beyond us board game fans in that mode. Apart from that, I think the unlocks are very cool, the content that you can unlock, but I think the way they're hidden away was kind of foolish since they appear to put some time and effort into this idea but did not actually present it in a way that's accessible to every user. You'll have to kind of know what you're looking for to actually find it. The new multiplayer features are great. The Game Center multiplayer works, but again is a little problematic because it is real time. I don't know if I'd want to play this asynchronously constantly, but when you do real time, you have to wait for players to actually be available, which sometimes can be burdensome. The pass and play multiplayer in this game is perfect for the situation. It allows this game to sort of replace the board game and is an accessible version for people that may not be able to purchase this game readily, since I have personally never seen it available in a store. While Take It Easy is not an iOS game that I play all the time, it is a great example of an iOS game shedding its board game roots not completely, but in a way that you wouldn't necessarily know if it's a board game or original iOS game unless you knew the background of the game, which I think is an ideal goal in most situations. I certainly recommend Take It Easy, and the new added features do bring more longevity to the game.